experts do the talking. I was on the phone with a vendor earlier today, and he was asking me, well, brag about yourself a little more. Tell me a little more about yourself, because I just wasn't giving him a whole lot to work with. And so then he began to feed off all the things that he already knew I had done. And what that reminded me of was something that I preached on a couple of weeks ago. And that's where the Apostle Paul is talking to the Corinthian church. And he's talking about how foolish he feels having to boast and brag and go through his accolades because people are demeaning him over certain things and comparing him to others. And so he brings out the foolishness of having to operate that way. And so it's one of the things that I think is so critical. I remember when my oldest son was probably in about third grade. He was telling me about a foot race on the playground and how I'm faster than this guy and I'm faster than this guy and I beat this guy in a foot race. And I said, if you'll just focus on running and running well every time you run, you won't have to tell anybody. Everyone else will do the talking for you. And so that's where I want us to go today. Is there's a couple of principles that I think are super critical here. Number one is always do your best. Every day, get up with the intention of just simply doing the best that you can do in everything that you put your hands to. As a Christian, one of the verses that guides me is that everything I do unto the Lord, meaning that my work is committed to Him. My work is committed as though I am working for Him each and every day. And so I put that level of seriousness into the quality of work that I do and the effort that I put forth. The second thing is I look to serve the people that I work for, to serve them well, to give them the very best of what I can do, to deliver the best results, to give them the best quality of service. One of the core values that we have instilled into our organization that all of our team members know is that we focus on delivering world class results. And what that means is we will go over and above just what's expected. One of the things that I talk to the team about constantly is deliver 105%. Everybody expects you to do what you've agreed to. Deliver that extra 5%. That extra 5% in the mind of the consumer seems like so much more. It's those little extras that we do that seed into people's minds, that create just really goodwill and get them talking about us and the things that we do. I've got a client right now that we just took on about 6 weeks ago, and we are their 32nd vendor. They have had a horrible experience trying to find the right vendor, and we are slowly developing a partnership. But one of the things we do when we start out is we send a nice welcoming gift when somebody signs a contract with us. And the owner sent me a note and he said, I hope this is an indication of how the rest of our relationship goes. It was just enough of a difference from everyone else to put that thought into his mind. And so the other piece of that is that, we just want to operate with integrity. We want to make sure that everything we do doesn't bring questions of are we doing things underhanded? Are we doing things shortcuts? Are we doing things that compromise the integrity of the people who have put their trust in us? And so we want to keep, doing things above board. And so when we focus on doing these things, we don't have to worry about tooting our own horn. Other people will do it for us. And it's all about being excellent, in every area of our lives, choosing to be excellent in the way we work, choosing to be excellent in the types of results we deliver, even choosing to be excellent in those we choose to surround ourselves with. One of the lessons that I've had to learn along the way is to be excellent. There were some relationships that had to go by the wayside at times, and sometimes that's what we have to choose to elevate our game and get to a place where other people will do the talking for us. Just a few thoughts for you today. Hope you are off to a great start this week, and thanks for tuning in.